Hello and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within. Today we are going to the United Kingdom for an abduction site. This is a very difficult abduction mission, so we can expect lots and lots of enemies, and we're going to plan accordingly. Okay, let's see. Wait, who's got the other ghost grenades? I think it's Diallo, yes. Gonna take that off of him. I guess I'm gonna need another carapace armor. Okay, one more time. Here we go. I want the scientists because we're going to be doing a lot of research over the next few months. Okay, so we're going to try a very specific strategy today. We are going to have our sniper. Do I really want... No, we're going to go with the frag grenade, although it shouldn't matter. We're going to have our sniper set up in a sniper nest if possible. Worst case scenario, we'll bring him along and he can use the pistol. These three are going to be a close-knit group that are going to be primarily removing cover and then going invisible with the ghost grenades, and then hopefully Echo here can take out any enemies that are exposed and low to mid health because he's got in the zone as his capstone ability. Feels like kind of a waste to bring 3 colonels to an abduction mission, but very difficult is very difficult, so let's go.
We have visual on the mission site.
The next deployment site is in the UK. The aliens are continuing to target civilians for abduction in several major cities across the globe. We have to get down there and deploy as soon as possible.
It's funny that you say that because it does say the site is clear of civilians, so collateral damage is not a concern. So whatever they're doing down there, they've already done it. Anyway.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Yeah, the roof would be ideal. Yeah, this is a very, very thin rectangle that's not super long either. I think we should probably just go ahead and ignore any possibility of getting the meld. And instead, we're just gonna try to stay alive.
Уже иду.
Выхожу, тут становится жарковато.
Got a couple of seekers right away. I do see the meld canister over there, but again, I'm not concerned. That is not a priority this time around.
Heading out.
Solid copy, Commander.
Они уходят в сторону!
Следите за мной!
Этот готов.
Easy. Okay, one down. But we're nowhere near done yet.
Они пошли в обход!
X-ray on the move. They're flanking us.
Good
I'll
riddance.
get him next time.
There's no kill like overkill. Okay, so...
Ready to engage. Можно начинать!
I'm ready. Ясно. То, что надо. Выполняю.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Get some high ground.
Ну же, шевелись!
Moving to a better perspective. Affirmative, Commander.
Слышали?
Yeah, I think this roof is going to be a good place for us to set up for a little bit. And in fact, what we might do is we might use a ghost grenade to come up and do our initial like survey of what's going on. For now,
Heading out.
if we stay in the middle of the roof, in theory, we should not pull anybody. In theory.
Иду!
Okay. Ясно. Copy that. Alien object in sight.
So we're going to have everyone go dark.
Я мигом.
Okay, so we've got a cyber disk down there.
Спешу!
Okay.
See if we can get some surprise overwatch on them. Okay, so they're staying down there. But, like, you've got to come out sometime, right?
Headed there now.
So I'm just going to do a little bit of Overwatch and see if I can catch that cyber disc. Maybe as it's coming out the door over here. Yep, here we go.
Больше не вижу противника. Они обходят.
Они обходят по флангам!
Really? Nobody else gets a shot? Okay. Are you just like floating inside the roof? You are. It's fine. Does not look like I took any damage from that.
Пора рисовать звездочки.
I believe there's another drone in there. They usually come in packs of 2 with the cyber disc.
I'm on the move.
No, I don't see one. So for now, this is a pretty good snipe location.
Rearming weapons.
Я в пути!
I'm starting to wonder if maybe I was being paranoid.
Wilco.
So we killed 2 Seekers, a cyber disc, and at least 1 drone. And like, I definitely hear mutons out there.
Ясно.
You're not actually the person I wanted to do that, but it's fine.
Okay.
I'm on it, Commander.
Chances are pretty good there are enemies in this building because there really isn't much else, right? It's the building and behind the building. And I'm just worried I'm going to get swarmed by like 2 or 3 different pods at once. We can't have that.
Shh. You hear that?
So the plan I had is definitely not happening.
Спешу!
Here I was thinking I could get like these long-range snipe shots. But that's not how this is going to go.
Есть, выполняю.
Moving to position.
Roger that. Что это было?
On the other hand, it's theoretically possible we could get on top of this roof. But let's start.
Враг обнаружен.
Aha! Wow, you 3 are right next to me. Oh, this is a chance to get some. This is a chance to get some of these plasma rifles that I really want. I want these plasma rifles like you wouldn't believe. So we're gonna start by blowing them up.
Уже иду! Конец лунатику!
Wasn't actually going for that. I want to capture them both if I can, but I don't think that's going to be possible. So let's go ahead and kill this one.
Hostile target neutralized.
We'll do a collateral damage, which will do a small amount of damage to him. It'll do 2, and then 4 from... No, instead we're just gonna ghost up. I really want this guy's rifle. Yeah, come on out. Okay, so you're gonna go on Overwatch.
Они обходят фланга!
Targeting hostile incoming. I need ammunition.
Do a collateral damage for 2. The issue is I have to move. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to waste a ghost grenade, going invisible. Then I'm going to have you move up
Слушаюсь.
and stun.
Разряд!
Excellent. Now we can begin preparing for the interrogation.
Nice. That's 1 plasma rifle in my inventory.
Reload complete.
We're going to stay still.
Кажется, мы здесь не одни.
More mutons.
До встречи в аду.
One-shotted one of them.
Вижу противника.
Okay. I think we might get a second mute. No, never mind. Yeah,
Этот готов.
it's fine. Killed by
Operational objectives
Overwatch.
completed.
Definitely would have rather gotten that second rifle, but you know what? We got a rifle, we got a muton. Let's go. Now, as usual, in between videos, I did a little bit of housekeeping because, you know, I don't think you need to sit there and watch me click things for 10-15 minutes.
Everything by the numbers and not a scratch on them. Hopefully every operation goes this well.
I know it wasn't easy, but this could really be a turning point in our research. Not only can we interrogate the subject, but bringing an alien back alive provides us with a much better understanding of their physiology. Impressive work indeed. Preparations in the containment facility are well underway.
Remember, we will be watching.
So we're going to interrogate the muton real quick because that should give us the ability to research plasma weapons a little bit more quickly.
So, how'd it go, Doctor?
Better than expected. Before the creature expired, I was able to extract some new information from it.
You're saying that thing spoke to you?
Not precisely, but when you have access to a creature's brain, certain patterns can be discerned, recent images and thoughts.
And what exactly was our late friend thinking about?
This particular image appeared in the creature's thought patterns several times throughout the procedure.
We've already met that thing, Doctor. This is hardly the kind of breakthrough we were...
And there was a neural link in the creature's mind between this image And this one.
That's the thing that pulled a disappearing act when we shot down our first UFO. And let me guess, you want to poke around in its head too.
It is the next piece of the puzzle. And this time, instead of shooting it, I suggest we try to capture it alive.
Now, we already did that, right? We already got an outsider alive. Plasma weaponry credit earned. Excellent. I guess not. I thought that I had... I definitely stunned an outsider. Oh no, this is the one, it's just 4 days. Okay, that's fair. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then another thing that I did was I went into the hangar. I went ahead and ordered a couple of interceptors for South America, and every single interceptor that I've got is being armed currently with a laser cannon. So that's, you know, a thing that I did in between recordings. Now, the idea...
Dr. Vollin's interrogation technique certainly is efficient. You'd never know it by looking at her. But that woman is an alien's worst nightmare.
Yeah, that's true and fair. So I have 5 satellites coming, and I should have...
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
I think 4 more once I get my my latest uplink dealt with. So what I really want to do, my sort of, you know, top-down strategic layer, I want to get China, Japan, and India all at once at the end of this month, so that next month I have the future combat bonus, and I can just spend tons of money on foundry and officer training school perks. That's the idea anyway. We'll see if it comes down to that. The other thing I want to do, so we're going to go to the Gene Lab, and we're going to give Echo mimetic skin, and then probably depth perception, but the big thing is mimetic skin.
I'll have the selected volunteer sent to surgical prep immediately. Once the genetic modification is complete, I will notify you directly.
Thank you, Dr. Volin. And as soon as the power generator is done, we're going to build the officer training school, and then once the costs of the foundry and officer perks are cut in half, we're going to go on a spending spree. You want flashbang grenades, 190.
In times of war, there's always a leader, a general, someone giving the orders. These aliens can be no different. The real question is, what sort of power or authority does it take to control such a vast range of alien species? What incentive do they have to follow through with this plan?
Okay, so we need 4. So we're gonna spend 76 and get 190 back. That sounds like a great deal to me. Awesome. 240 credits.
Power generator complete.
So we'll get that started. 121 credits. Get some more excavation done.
Satellite uplink complete.
And our interceptors came in South America. I still have some more laser cannons to go. And obviously we'll switch up to firestorms at some point, but having 2 laser cannon equipped Ravens at every location makes me feel a lot better about my satellite protection.
We are on the threshold of a new kind of warfare. Our soldiers were already humanity's best warriors. Now, as we learn from our fallen enemies, we can make their strengths our own.
Took a quick screenshot there. That looks like a good thumbnail. We got an achievement for doing our first meld person. Or our first genetically modified person, that is. Like, this isn't necessary. Plus 5 aim and 5% critical is not huge, but we do plan on giving this guy, I do plan on giving this guy the Archangel armor eventually, so he will be hitting with height advantage.
Excellent. We'll begin prepping the candidate for surgery immediately. I will notify you when the genetic modification process is complete.
There you are. Tactical. Do we have an eagle over these coordinates?
Recon satellite Delta 2's just coming into line of sight. Now, sir. Coming on screen.
Nothing.
No, that's impossible. I know it's there.
Switch to thermal. Hello. Give me subsurface. Gotcha. Re-establish comms with all available ground.
Think of what we might find once we get inside that facility. Imagine what they might be doing down there.
I don't want to...
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, we found it. Now how do we get inside?
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay, so we need to build the key. That's fine. So if I research these two, I'll be able to get the firestorms. On the other hand, I would really love to be able to make use of the plasma rifles I've already picked up. Drone autopsy is instant, so obviously we're going to do that now.
This unit appears to be a drone, which is similar to the military drones we are familiar with. This particular example seems to have the ability to repair damaged equipment. Dr. Shen and I believe it should be possible to capture and repurpose these for our own use in the field.
I wonder if these drones end up being the basis of the gremlins in XCOM 2. We're going to start with the plasma rifle. I don't know that that's the right way to go, but it's what we're doing.
Commander, we can begin working on a way to access the alien base as soon as you give the word.
I mean, as soon as I have a key, which I don't.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
I've got a hunch as to how we might get into that facility. Just give the word, and I'll begin manufacturing the key immediately.
So we'll get that started.
Commander, Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders. Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Exalt agitation has increased panic. The Exalt cell is exposed, but will go into hiding soon. So we've got a covert operation. But my covert guy is currently in the middle of something, so I'm not doing it.
Better depth perception and visual processing will allow our soldiers to take greater advantage of elevated firing positions.
Okay, if it's still available... Yeah, there we go.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt Exalt cell in India.
So we'll go deal with that.
Excavation complete.
Okay, we have a terror mission in Japan, and that is probably where we're going to start next time. But first, real quick... So we got all these dealt with, but we still need credits to excavate the rest of this. No, I'm pretty good with where we're at. I don't think I need to do anything more right now. So we're going to deal with this terror attack in the next video. Thank you, friends, very much for watching, and I very much hope that I will see you next time.